An arithmetic sequence has third term equal to 4 and seventh term equal to 22. And we need to find this sequence's first term, u sub 1, and common difference d. Well, to get started, I'll just move this question to the side, like so. First of all, I like making a clear note of what it is I need to find. So we need to find the first term u sub 1 and the common difference d of this arithmetic sequence. That's two unknowns, so we're therefore going to need two equations. Now, we're also told that this sequence has third term equal to 4. And in fact, I could write that at the bottom here. That's the third term, so u sub 3 equals to 4. And we're told that the seventh term is equal to 22. So I'd write that as well. That's u sub 7, the seventh term, which equals to 22. Since both of these bits of information are about the values of specific terms of our sequence, that suggests to use the formula for the nth term of an arithmetic sequence. And we've worked with that before. Remember, the nth term of an arithmetic sequence is given by u sub n, which equals to u sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. And in fact, I'll go ahead and box that. That's the formula for the nth term of an arithmetic sequence. Notice here that inside this formula we have both of the unknowns we're trying to find. The first term, u sub 1, and d. And the trick for solving this type of question is to successively replace n inside this formula by 3, followed by 7, and that will lead us to two equations with two unknowns. Here's what I mean. The fact that the third term, u sub 3 equals to 4, tells us that if we replace n inside this formula by 3, then the result should equal to 4. So let's see, if I replace n by 3, that formula leads to u sub 3 equals to u sub 1 plus 3 minus 1, so that's 2 times d. And since we're told that the third term is equal to 4, that quickly turns into 4 equals to u sub 1 plus 2d. And I'll go ahead and box that first result. That's one equation, and I'll call it E1. Next, using the fact that the seventh term is equal to 22, I replace every n I see inside this formula by 7, and that leads to u sub 7 equals to u sub 1 plus 7 minus 1, so that's 6 times d. And using the fact that u sub 7 is equal to 22, that becomes 22 equals to u sub 1 plus 6d. And that's our second equation. And I'll go ahead and call that E2. Done. Looking at the two equations we now have, we quickly see that they both have the two unknowns we're after, those being the first term and the common difference. So all we have to do now is solve these equations simultaneously. And I'll go ahead and copy those equations at the top. We have 4 equals to u sub 1 plus 2d, and 22 equals to u sub 1 plus 6d. And remember, the top one is equation 1, and the second one is equation 2. Looking at these two equations, we quickly see that they both have the same amount of u sub 1s. And so if I were to subtract one equation from the other, that would allow me to eliminate the u sub 1. And I'll go ahead and do that. I'll subtract E1 from E2. And I'll write that, so I'm going to find E2 minus E1. Well, on the left-hand side, I'll have 22 minus 4, so that's 18. And on the right-hand side, I'll have u sub 1 minus u sub 1. Well, that's 0, so I don't need to write it. And 6d minus 2d, which is 4d. Now, dividing both sides of this equation by 4 leads to 18 over 4 equals to d, which is 9 over 2 equals to d, or if you prefer working with decimals, that's 4.5 equals to d. And so I'll go ahead and write d equals to 4.5. And I'll go ahead and box that. There we go. We now know the common difference d, which is one of the unknowns found. Now, to find the first term, u sub 1, we could use either one of the two equations we have here, and all we have to do is replace d by the result we just found. Now, I'll go ahead and use E1, and so if I write E1, there we go, and copying the equation I have here but replacing d by 4.5, that becomes 4 equals to u sub 1 plus 2 times 4.5. That's 4 equals to u sub 1 plus 9. And finally, subtracting 9 from both sides of this equation leads to 4 minus 9, which is negative 5, equals to u sub 1. And if I rewrite that from right to left, that's u sub 1, the first term, equals to negative 5. And we're done. We now have both the first term u1 and the common difference d. And although we don't have to, I always like to finish by rewriting the formula for the sequence, replacing both u1 and d by their respective values. So that would be the nth term of this sequence, which equals to negative 5 plus n minus 1 times 4.5. And there we go.